Hey guys, Captain Mike Whiskey Whittaker coming at you this morning with the whiskey. What do we have? We have Horse Soldier from American Freedom Distillery. These guys have a pretty good story. If you haven't heard about them or haven't checked them out, you should do so. Go to the website, read all about them. This is a veteran-owned and operated distillery. It's a pretty cool story, and if you're into that stuff, then that's your jam. I bet that a lot of guys buy this whiskey simply because it is veteran owned and operated. I was at my local liquor store a few months ago, and he was talking up one of the bottles and gave me the backstory, so I picked it up. And I picked up the other one a few months later. I've had a couple small pours out of each bottle, and it's pretty decent whiskey. And I kept hearing that this was a local distillery, so imagine my surprise when I read the back of the bottle and it says handmade and bottled by American Freedom Distillery in Columbus, Ohio. Well, I don't live anywhere near Columbus. I'm in the Tampa Bay area, St. Petersburg. And so I went to the website and was kind of reading about it. And they do have a distillery here in St. Petersburg, but that's where they make their gins and vodkas, etc. The bourbons and whiskeys that they make, that's in Columbus, Ohio. They did purchase some property in Kentucky, and I'm pretty sure they're going to make their bourbons in Kentucky when that's done. I mean, what else do you make in Kentucky? But that bottle was the signature, their small batch. This is their reserve, which is a barrel strength. It's non-age stated, but it says bourbon, so that's at least 4 years old. There's no stated mash bill other than it says it's a wheated bourbon. On the Whiskey Wash, I believe, website, he does state 70% corn, 20% wheat, and 10% barley, but that's not from the official website or from the Horse Soldier website. Again, 121.5 proof, that's pretty legit. And this does pack quite the punch comparing to like the Knob Creek single barrel, which is 120 proof. I felt like that was just a lot, kind of use the word smooth, just didn't have that punch. But when you have green berets in your website and on your bottle, then I think your whiskey should pack a punch, and this one definitely does. Let's see, I paid $79.99 for this bottle. I don't know exactly what the MSRP is, but that's probably just about pretty close. I mean, it was my local liquor store, and I know he does maybe charge a little off the top or on the top there, but I think that's fairly close. Here in the St. Petersburg area, in the Tampa Bay, of course, Horse Soldiers everywhere. I haven't really been outside looking for this, so I don't know how available it is where you are. So it's that same aroma that I got last time. I was in South Bend, Indiana recently, and I stepped outside, and I was like, what is this smell? It's not like you were standing next to a candy store, but I felt like the whole area we were in smelled like this sweet candy. And I was talking to somebody, and they were saying there's a candy factory nearby, and that was butterscotch. And the whole area smelled like butterscotch. And that's kind of what I'm getting here. Some hints of that same butterscotch. There's something kind of spicy, or but not like a rye spice or an allspice. It's a little different, but something a little spicy in there. Oh, that does. That hits you, and it hits you hard. It's that same butterscotch note, and that same whatever that is whether it's I don't know if it's ginger or what it is, it's kind of hitting you. It is, like I said, a wheated bourbon, so you don't really have those rye notes in there. Man, I don't know if you can see me crying, but that's very good whiskey. This would be, can you mix an $80 bottle in an old fashioned? I think so. And I think this would make a great cocktail. Again, I'm sipping it neat right now. And maybe next time I'll drop just a couple drops of water in here, or a small piece of ice just to kind of cut it a little bit and see how it is. But it's not bad sipper if you're willing to take that first hit. Just some nice warming in the finish there. and that sweetness just kind of continues. It's a pretty good whiskey, $79.99. I have no problem buying this, and I think I'll keep the Horse Soldier on my shelf at all times. They do have one other product. It's their premium line, and I don't know if that's a single barrel or what that is exactly. I haven't picked it up, but I'm going to after tasting the whiskey. All right, guys, I think you should have this on your shelf and you should give it a go and share it with your friends. And I hope you're reading something good and drinking something great. Turn the pages, my friends, and stay thirsty. Cheers.